What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and before we start today's video, I quickly wanted to point out what I am doing over on my Discord. Now, I mentioned before in my New Year's resolution that I wanted to do more with my Discord channel and everything like that. I've been trying to talk in it more and more every day. So if you happen to see me in there and I happen to be chatting and everything like that, by all means, go ahead and say hello and everything. But one thing I would definitely wanted to do is I wanted to kind of do like these kind of weekly events, or maybe every other week. I'm not really sure yet on the schedule and everything. But I wanted to kind of do some races and everything like that where I say, okay, everyone's got until a certain day to take on this event or take on boss rush or something like that, and then you can go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and post your pictures and with your timing and everything in this particular chat. Right now, if you're looking on the screen, obviously this is my Discord. We are over in the weekly events tab, so if you're like on your phone right now, you can go, this is my Discord channel right here. You can go to the weekly events, and this is going to give you the rules at the beginning, and you're going to see all the pictures and everything like that. So that's what's going to be basically. So for this particular one right now, it is basically going to be take on boss rush stage 3, so that's SSJ4 Goku, Vegeta, SSJ3 Angel Goku, Cooler, and Kid Buu. Take on that as fast as you can. Both Global and JP are more than welcome to participate. Go ahead, post your times. Don't leave chats in this particular feed. Go to other feeds if you want to talk and do leave messages and everything like that. This is particular for the pictures because I know hopefully I'm assuming we're gonna get a decent amount, and then it's just gonna be overwhelming if there's a lot of chat and I'm trying to go through all this different stuff and everything like that. So that's all we're gonna do. And then mostly on my Sunday videos, that's the hope at least, when I do my new weekly news roundup videos that I want to be doing from now on, I want to be able to go ahead and announce the winners, like the top 3 winners or something like that at the beginning or at the end. I haven't really decided yet. This week's kind of a beta test for it, so you know, if you happen to post yours and I missed it or something like that, it's like, don't get too mad or anything like that. I'm not handing out money prizes or anything. It's just simply acknowledging that, hey, the guy who was able to beat my event this week, or my challenge this week, you know, was person A, person B, and person C, essentially, okay? It's just kind of recognition and everything like that, kind of a way for me to show my appreciation for you guys hanging out in my Discord and everything, chatting, watching my videos, the whole 9 yards. So it's just one of the many things I'm trying to do this year. So I hope you guys will join it. If you will, the Discord link is down in the description below. And again, I wish you all the best of luck if you happen to participate in it. And thank you for joining the Discord channel and subscribing, and also just supporting my channel. It means a lot to me. So anyway, with that being said, on to the video. What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today LR Vegetto Blue has dropped on JP. Well, kind of. It's doing the exact same thing at that global guy, where we can only get one dupe of the guy. There's 2 available in the Baba shop right now, and then the medals we can't even get right now. No idea on when that date is coming. Global, I know you got it a few weeks later, so I'm assuming JP will be the same thing. Who knows? I have no idea when the LR version will even drop himself. Maybe year 3 would be my guess, at least in the JP set. Global, maybe sooner. I'm not really sure. But there is some interesting stuff to go over real quick, and then, yeah, we'll continue on here. Because there is one important thing that JP has that Global currently does not have until you get the new stage. So, first off, let's go into the information, and, yeah, JP, where's this been? Or just Dokkan in general? Really? Okay, so if you're even wondering what this is, all this essentially is telling you about is that, hey, by the way, there are these SSRs in the game that if you are lucky enough to pull, these are the medals you need to get them. It's kind of just like, because if you think about it, all of these LRs right here, aside from the Vegetto, obviously who's just announced right now, none of these have been like officially announced, right? They just kind of just seemingly be put into any kind of double rates banner and things like that. The ones who have been announced, like officially, you know, like LR Brawly, LR Trunks, and that kind of stuff, those guys were officially announced. They had their own banner and everything, whereas these guys are just thrown into double race banners and other types of banners like that and stuff. So technically, they were not announced. So I don't know if Akatsuki or Bandai or whoever is just like, oh, there's no way anyone knows about this. We should probably start releasing this information now. So it's like, no, we've known about this for quite a while, guys. We really have. It's called the power of the internet, for crying out loud. So anyway, if you basically read through this, first off, it tells you that starting now, you can get this Vegetto from the Baba shop if you farm up the Supreme Kai missions right here. I have done 2 videos on the, and they'll be at the end of the video, hopefully. Or at least a link in the description below. I've done videos on how to translate most of these missions. Some of them are extremely stupid, and I would skip automatically, like take a team of 70 cost or less in this day and age is really extremely hard unless you literally ask a friend, hey, can you set your rare Yamcha for me or something like that. So honestly, skip those, okay? But Reddit also has a list up right now that, you know, because they figured that a lot of people are going to be asking about this. So if you want to go see the list, or if you want to see the video where I talk about the translation so that you don't have to constantly keep looking back and you can kind of learn it yourself if you want to, I have a feeling I know where everyone's going to go, Reddit probably, then go ahead and check out either both links, or go ahead and check out what you personally need to go ahead and get the missions done. Most of them, every single one of them, I can tell you right now, has a don't use a stone, don't use a continue, don't use a like a support item or stuff like that. Most of these events have those, doesn't matter what team you're using or anything. But then as you go on and on and on, it's going to be like, okay, use this type of team without a continue, use this type of team without item, you know, that kind of stuff, okay? So again, go ahead and check out the videos if you want to, or go check out the Reddit page. There's a long list of them. They refreshed the missions, okay? They brought back, if you've already farmed up all of these, you got like your team costs and all that kind of stuff, and then you're like, oh crap, I'm out of these things. They refreshed all of the missions basically, okay? At least, I believe, I know for a fact, area 10 through 15. I'll double check in my missions personally because there are some of them I have done. Again, I'll double check. And the more I think about it, it's probably just areas 10 to 15. But yeah, anyway, real quickly though, these are all the LRs. If you happen to pull these SSRs and you're super, super lucky, then this is simply how you Dokkan Awaken them. They're going to show you the medal here. They're going to show you the medals here. And then all this extra kanji down here is literally saying, so this is the kanji, this is the katakana for metalu. Okay, so metal. This is the first one. It's telling you that, hey, go to this stage, which is the stage 2 with the original in-game Goku. Go to stage 2, do it on Z hard, clear, get the medals, you'll Dokkan Awaken them. Easy peasy, okay? Then the next one is saying that you need to go to the super stage here, which is corresponding to the SSJ3 Goku stage here. And it's every Monday and Sunday because those are the days for agility cards to be, or agility events to be around. Go in there and it's available every single day. And then it says you need 7 of those, which would correspond right here. Seeing as it says, well, for some reason it doesn't have the number on this picture right here, but that's essentially what it says, that you need 7 of these. Then you need 21 of these guys right here, which is taking on the, what is it, the Tapion event, basically, okay? Now, the reason it has a time here is because technically the event is ending because this is the first time it's ever been out, but Tapion will just simply go back to being on the agility days as well, so do keep that in mind if you're confused about the time for some reason right there. That's what it's going to be, okay? And then, obviously, the third one right down here is the SSJ3 Angel Goku Tenshin right here, if you see that kanji. 21 of those medals go in on Tuesdays from midnight until midnight, basically. Go ahead and farm out 21 of those medals. You can Dokkan Awaken the Goku, okay? And it's just going to keep going through there. It's going to go into Mighty Mass. It's going to do the exact same thing. We all know these medals, right? The one you might be confused about is these Nimbus Medals. To get the Nimbus Medals, I'm going to show you here. Actually, I'll just do it right here real quickly. You go into the missions here, and you go to the Supreme Kai missions down here, and you go to the evento, okay? All of these are the Nimbus missions. You simply go into here, and I've done a video on how to clear all these, but a lot of these are just simply beat this in a certain amount of time, beat this with a certain team, and you'll get these Nimbus medals. That's all you have to do, okay? Again, I've done a video on it, so if you want to go check it out, go ahead. But that's basically how you get to those. Oops, I did not want to do that. That's how you get to those missions right there, okay? So if we go back into the news real quick, again, we've seen all of these LRs. We pretty much know everything about them. Mighty Mask, I'm trying to think of any other medals that maybe some people might have trouble with, but again, all these medals are pretty much just Dokkan event medals. Majin Vegeta here is just simply the Hero Extermination event right here, and then just going through all those other stages and getting all those medals there. LR Gohan is using the Cell games, so Cell the Game medals, and then these are the Battlefield medals, or the just the battle medals essentially. You can now get from the Baba Shop because Battlefield is pretty much dead. It never even came to global or anything like that. So yeah, other than that, that's essentially what it's doing. I don't know why it's coming up now, but whatever. All right, LR Vegetto Blue, or just simply STR Vegetto right now, okay? He's base form, and it says the areas, area 10 to area 10-15, you can go in, you can get the Kaioshin medals, or the Supreme Kai medals, or little missions essentially. It's the Supreme Kai missions, which then get you these orb things that look like Whis' staff essentially, and you trade those into the Baba Shop, and that's how you get the Vegetto, okay? Now, the one thing that JP has that Global does not have right now is we can farm his super attack, okay? How do you do this? Go over to the Super Vegetto stage, which is going to be available on Sundays, Mondays, and then Thursdays, because that's a physical day, or sorry, Fridays. And you can go in and you can go to the very first Z hard, the one where it was normal, hard, and Z hard, way back in the days where we had to do that and everything. That is where you farm the Str Vegetto. Okay, go in there, you farm him. If you get the card, he's already an SSR. You don't have to put any training items into him or anything. Throw him in for a 50% chance on this Vegetto. Get him up to SA10. Perfect, okay? And then, obviously, if you get the extra dupe from the store, there's only one dupe available in the store right now. Make sure you throw it into the ability system, not into his super attack or anything like that, okay? So make sure you do that. That is definitely a big thing right there. And then it shows you that, hey, you can use the Patara medals to do this, but we don't have the Patara medals available. Like I said, it's the exact same thing that happened with Global. We can't go in and do it, okay? We can't. So you can only get them up to SA10, and again, there's no medals available. All of this stuff right here just basically talks about how that it is coming, or that you can Dokkan Awaken them into a UR, and eventually you'll be able to get them up to the LR state. But if you notice the hiragana right here, it says, Saseru koto ga dekimasen. You cannot turn into an LR yet. When it will be available, they're not really going to tell us right now. So again, you're going to need the Patara medals to do that and all this kind of stuff. But again, those are not available yet. So just like, okay, so you guys are just basically teasing us right now at this point. So, and then also real quickly, just kind of a side note, if you want to go in and do this event, you can. This is the Fusions event. You can go ahead and farm any kind of base form Gotenks if you want. I'd recommend doing it, at least on the agility one. But you can go ahead and do that. You can grab some of these items that are in here as well. You can grab these guys right here. If you grab these red little radish things, there are some old Kais that you can get from the store themselves. So that's always nice and cool stuff right there. And other than that, so now let's quickly go into the Supreme Kai missions. If we go in here and we hear the story modes, looks like, yeah, okay, so they did not refresh the 1 through 9 essentially, because as you can tell, I barely touched any of these up here, because these are like, these ones right here cost 70 or lower. I'm just like, no, I'm not even touching that right there. So it's just not going to do it. These are kind of the same thing. I think it's still the cost one. Yep, still cost. But if you see anything like this, this is beat it without a support item. This is beat it without a continue. Pretty basic stuff. You can at least get 2 of those no matter what. You know, when you go into these, I think these are still the cost one. Nope. Okay, so we're still in the cost, unfortunately. 65 or lower. What the hell? Why? There's no point to these. So again, I've done videos on how to translate them, or if you want to go check out the Reddit, go ahead as well. You can go ahead and do that. But if you come down here to stage 4. Oh, I have never done these ones. Okay, I haven't touched it, so that's why it says new. Oops, that was my fault. But yeah, anyway, if you go down to area 10, they've all filled up. I had these all completely done, and they've refilled up areas 10 to 15, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so that's pretty cool right there. So there's plenty of these guys to go around to go ahead and get at least the to get both of the Str Vegettos, and if you want to farm up the rest for when the medals eventually become available, by all means go ahead. But other than that though, that's about all we can really do here on the JP version. Global, I know you can officially get some of the medals, but not all of them from what I hear. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but yeah, so interesting development. But yeah, anyway, he's on JP now, so eventually we'll probably get LR. Again, I'm not really sure when. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, guys, leave a like if you like the video, because that's basically it for the video right now. There's nothing much else more to do. I covered pretty much everything, so make sure you guys watch the video until the end. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, it's already you get the idea. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Again, answer the poll up in the top as always. And yeah, hopefully we'll see him soon. So again, guys, thanks for watching as always. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.